Hello and welcome to today's episode of the most unusual global edition. Today we are going to talk about schools. There are many different types of schools functioning around the world. Let's have a closer look at the most unusual schools. Number 1 is the train platform school in India. It was founded by a school teacher who noticed small children near the railway station when she was going to work by train. These children were extremely poor and were either begging for money or stealing it. Their living conditions were extremely awful. She decided to start educating these children, and that was the beginning of the train platform school. Number 2 is the Makoko floating school. The idea behind creating this kind of school is quite simple. Because of constant flooding of the area, it was almost impossible to create a permanent building for a school there. That's why it was decided to create a floating school. Almost every child aged 7 and higher has attended school. School education in our country usually starts when a child is 7 years old and finishes 11 years later, when a person is 18. There are different types of schools such as private and state schools. Let's have a look at some words that can help you talk about education and schools. Acrobatic – акробатический. Attend – посещать. Average – средний. Boarding school – школа-интернат, пансион. Co-educational school – школа совместного обучения. Common – обычный, общий. Dread – бояться, страшиться. Extracurricular – внеклассный. Facility – условия. Homeschooling – домашнее обучение. Interview – интервью. Old-fashioned – старомодный. Participate – участвовать. Presenter – ведущий. Private school – частная школа. Public transport – общественный транспорт. Science lab – научная лаборатория. Single-sex school – школа раздельного обучения. Specialist school – профильная школа. State school – государственная школа. Strict – строгий. Training – обучение. Uniform – форма. Unusual – необычный. Catch up with – догонять. Take part in – принимать участие в. Earn a living – зарабатывать на жизнь. Sit an exam – сдавать экзамен. Equipment – оборудование. Rules – правила. Motivated – мотивированный. Subjects – школьные предметы. Nearby – неподалеку.